back, friends, family, neighbors. Today I'm going to show you what I do for my normal breakfast every morning. It's going to be scrambled eggs with the creme fraiche that we made in the last video. If you haven't seen that, click on the little note up here. It'll take you to that video so you can see how I made this creme fraiche. This is a keto version creme fraiche. I think you guys will enjoy it as well. So I start every morning out with my keto coffee. If you haven't seen that video, I also have that listed on the channel. Make sure you check that out. So I start out with keto coffee and with my healthy scrambled eggs, with the creme fraiche, and with my avocados, and with the avocado oil. The reason why I do this is it jump starts my day for ketosis. So I'm getting all my healthy oils in, because remember, a healthy keto diet consists of 70% of the healthy oils. The healthy oils are going to be your olive oils, your avocado oil, and of course your butter as well. But you got to be careful on the butter, especially if you have high cholesterol, because this is a saturated fat, so it will raise your cholesterol if you consume a lot of it. But the way I make the eggs, you have to keep those in there. The items that we're going to need, of course, are your eggs. I recommend the pasture-raised eggs, and then of course your organic, preferably grass-fed butter, and then the healthy creme fraiche we just made, your salt and pepper to taste. Alright guys, let me go ahead and show you how to make this. Okay, so what you need is your pan. Remember guys, I've told you many times, make sure you use stainless steel cookware. Yes, it's easier if you use the Teflon, but the Teflon will cause birth defects, it's caused cancer. Make sure you check out that documentary called The Devil We Know. It's regarding the bad side of Teflon and all the different things and problems that it's caused. So make sure you check that out. Okay, so let's go ahead, without further ado, let's go ahead and get these scrambled eggs started. So I'm going to start without turning on the heat. Put your butter however much you want. I use about a tablespoon there. And I'm going to do 3 eggs. Now, the more eggs you use, the more butter, of course, you're going to have to incorporate. So let's go ahead and crack these eggs and get these in here. Don't season yet. Don't put any seasoning in there, because if you start seasoning now, your eggs are not going to have that velvety texture that we're looking for. Okay. Okay, now we need something to mix the eggs with. Now we're going to use this, right? Wrong. Remember I told you in a few videos back the hazards of silicone when you're heating up. It releases chemicals into your food, something that you don't want, cancer-causing diseases, and we don't want to do that. So we're going to use a regular bamboo wood spoon to stir the eggs. Now, you have your eggs inside the pot. What we're going to do is we're going to turn the heat on. You're going to give it a generous amount of heat, but not a whole lot. And what we're going to do is we're going to stir. Now we're going to treat this like it's a risotto. So we're just going to stir this around, get it heating up. Let it all incorporate together. And the reason why we're doing the butter and the eggs together is that way, because if you do the butter first and not the eggs together, it's going to stick, and your eggs are not going to have the temperature that you're looking for. And just keep an eye on it, keep stirring. And what we're going to do is we're going to go on and off with the heat as we see fit. Okay, now that we're cooking, we're going to take it off the heat for a few moments. Give it a good stir. And don't worry, there's still heat in there, because the bottom of the pan, especially when you use stainless steel, the heat is still on the bottom. So it's still cooking a little bit. So okay, we're going to put it back on the main heat. Keep stirring. Never stop stirring, guys. Keep stirring. Back off the heat. Back onto the heat. All the time you're still stirring. It looks like we're about ready. So let's go ahead and kill the heat. We're going to go ahead and pull it off. Now it's not so much on induction, but if you have it on the gas stove, make sure you remove it off. Okay, we're going to pour it. We're going to bring it over here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to get a good dollop of your creme fraiche that you made. We're going to put that in the egg, and what this is going to do, it's going to stop the cooking process, and it won't overcook your eggs. So let's go ahead and incorporate, remove those in. We're going to do salt and pepper. Use sea salt if you can. Himalayan salt is fine too. We're going to mix this up. Now time to accompany it with your avocados. Okay, that is one big avocado. You can use small avocados, you can use large avocados. This is gargantuan avocado. So what we're going to do is cut her in half here. Be very careful not to cut yourself. Okay, and then what we're going to do, now that's a big seed, but a little tip, if you're having issues getting the seeds out, go ahead and put your knife in and then just twist it, and it'll come right out. That doesn't matter what size avocado, all of them will usually come out pretty easy that way. Alright, so now we need a spoon to scoop out the avocado. If you guys would, I mean, put down in the description what type of keto breakfasts you all like to eat. Let us know. We'd like to hear from you. We want you to be part of our community. Remember, God only gives us one body, so it's our responsibility to make sure that we keep it healthy. And you know, if you're eating cereals and stuff in the mornings, those are just carbs, those are just wheats. And the problem with the wheat and the flour and stuff that we have now, they're all been genetically altered, so they're not as healthy as they once were. So that's why it's a better idea to do like a keto or a modified keto type of diet. You know, just helps you to be more healthy and helps you live longer. And that's why we're here. We're here to help you guys, as we've learned throughout my lifetime. I'm currently at this recording this video. I'm 45. I didn't always used to eat healthy, and I've had to pay the price. In my early 20s, I had to have gallbladder removal. I've had multiple kidney stones. I've had hypertension, which is high blood pressure, and high cholesterol, just because you're eating all these so-called fast foods and this stuff that's not good for you, and it just wreaks havoc within your body. When you eat that stuff, you know, you have things called free radicals that just do a bunch of damage in your body. If you stop what you're doing and start eating a very healthy type of diet, healthy type of lifestyle, you'll see that your health starts coming back. So right now, my blood pressure is better than it was when I was in my teens. My cholesterol has come down. My blood sugar levels are 80 and below when I get them tested. So this really works. This is not something that I just want to let you know I practice what I preach. So just to let you know that this does work. This is the way to eat and be healthy and live longer. Because in Genesis it tells us that the lifespan of a man is 120. Okay, that means that we should be living 120. The reason why there's anointing that goes up to a different ages. There's different anointings, and the problem in the world, we're missing a lot of those anointings because people aren't living that long. In the Bible, there's a thing called the law of first reference, and the first reference was 120 years. So we're to live at least 120 years. Just make sure we live those later years healthy, whole, and with full of energy and vitality. Okay? Now, after I said that, let's go ahead. With the avocados on the plate, we're going to put extra virgin olive oil. Make sure you get the good stuff. This one is from Crete. There's a lot of them here in the U.S. that are very good. You can get them imported. The best way to test if it's the good extra virgin olive oil is if you take like a teaspoon. And this is okay to do. Take a teaspoon of it, taste it. If there's a little bit of burning in the back of the throat, that's what you're looking for. And that's what this particular brand does. I'll leave a link in the description below if you'd like to purchase this particular brand. Okay, so what I do is I just fill up the avocado about like that with your olive oil, and then just take your eggs that we've just cooked, and we're going to plate those like so. Now if you want to, you can put, if you don't want to put so much olive oil in your avocados, you can just sprinkle some on your eggs. That's fine. But that's the breakfast of champions. You take this and you add your keto coffee you're set for the day. You probably won't be hungry again until 1 or 2 o'clock. All right, our breakfast is ready. Let's go ahead and give it a taste. Taste the eggs first. So good, guys. That creme fraiche kicks the eggs up another notch. Okay, let's try our avocado with olive oil on top of it. Oh yeah, that is the ticket. The good thing about it, with the keto coffee in this, you have a healthy breakfast and it'll get your day up and running like no time. So just try this recipe yourself. It's really easy, it's quick, it doesn't take very long, and I think you'll like it. If you have any questions regarding any of these recipes or anything on this video, leave questions and stuff in the comments below. Just a reminder, I own a screen printing business, so the shirts that you see in these videos, I actually make these shirts and I'm selling these shirts. If you'd like to pick those up, go to our website at www.practicalhealingfoods.com and pick you up one. Sizes are small through 3XL. If you'd like to purchase some of these for youth, I also have those available. Just send me a message and I can accommodate you for the youth sizes. Also, check us out on social media. Make sure you like and subscribe to our channels. That way you know when a new video is loaded, you get a notification. But make sure you click that bell icon. That's how you get those notifications. Until next week, make sure you say a prayer for the peace of Jerusalem. We'll keep you in our prayers, and we'll catch you next time. See you guys.